Welcome to Homework Lib.
To approximate these probabilities using a Gaussian or a normal distribution, we can use the mean and standard deviation of a binomial distribution. In this case, the binomial distribution models a number of defective items in a sample of 400, with each item having a 20% probability of being effective. So n equals 400 and p equals 0.20. So we want to first find the probability that if a sample of 400 items is taken into the production, more than 100 will be defective. Let's first find the mean and standard deviation. The mean is going to be n times p, so that's going to be 400 times 0.2, which is 80. And the standard deviation is the square root of n times p times 1 minus p, which is the square root of 400 times 0.2 times 0.8. And that is 8. Alright, so we'll need a z-score for part A. For the value of 100. Z equals x minus mu over sigma, so that's going to be 100 minus 400. Oh, I'm sorry. Minus 400. Mu is 80. And sigma is 8. And so that's 20 over 8, which is 2.5. So the probability that more than 100 will be defective is going to be equal to the probability that z is greater than 2.5 in 4 places using a standard normal distribution table or a calculator. That's 0.0062. For what value of k is the probability 0.95 that the number of defectives in a sample of 400 will lie within 40 plus k? Well, let's get a z-score for 40. And that would be -5. And a z-score for 40 plus k would be -40 plus k over 8. And we want that probability to be 0.5. That z is in between and this would mean that this is the same thing as the probability that z is less than or equal to -40 plus k over 8 minus the probability that z is less than or equal to -5. So the probability then that z is less than or equal to -40 plus k over 8 is equal to 0.95 plus the probability that z is less than or equal to -5, which is basically 0. And then is a z-score of 1.64, so negative 40 plus k over 8 is got to be equal to 1.64. And so multiply that by 8. And then add 40, and we've solved for k. And 1.64 times 40 plus, actually 1.64 times 8 plus 40 is about 53.12.